welcome to Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I'm Olivia.
I am Mark.
And
Riggs is here.
Oh, yeah, he's over there. And we're Excalibur, the
Yes, we
Shreveport
are.
one.
That's right.
And then there's the Texarkana one.
Yes,
with
there is.
respective phone numbers and Facebooks and a collective website and Twitter. So check those out.
Yep. And Generalissimo Francisco Franco is still dead.
Oh,
That's for you, Riggs.
I know, because no one else is going to get that.
No, nobody else will get that.
I don't get it.
It's Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
Old Chevy Chase Saturday Night Live. Old.
Okay, so anyway, this is a show where we talk about all the new comics hitting the shelves. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
I'll do it.
Okay, you start us off. This will be for April 3rd, 2019.
Amber Blake, #1 from IDW Publishing, with Jade Lagardiere, or something like that. I looked it up. I don't know how. And Butch Geis. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I don't know how to say any word names. Amber Blake was only a child when she was recruited to the Cleveland Institute, a school for gifted children, but predators hide in the school's administration, abusing the children they're meant to protect, and on the verge of exposing them, Amber finds herself fleeing for her life from the very man who recruited her. But she's not dead yet, and she's not the only one who wants to see Cleveland's leaders die.
Huh.
Oh, burn. Not
Burn.
die. Just
Well,
burn.
burn and die. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Burn to death. To death.
You said predators in the school administration. I just imagined, like predators as being the principal. So, kind of humorous. All right. This is from Ahoy Comics. Bronze Age Boogie, #1 from
That's a
Stuart
good
Moore, Tyrone Finch, Alberto Ponticelli, and Alain Morissette. Alanis Morissette is drawing a comic.
Oh, that's cool. You're serious.
No, I'm not serious. What do you get when you combine all the best-loved genres of the 1970s? Apes, monsters, kung fu, sword and sorcery, and cosmic adventure. You get Bronze Age Boogie, an intense, character-based action fest with plenty of style. Woo! In this collector's item first issue, young barbarian princess Britta Constantina finds herself battling a Martian invasion in both 1975 AD and BC. Also meet Major Ursa, the first bear in space. But will he be a hero or villain? What difference does it make? He's just a bear in space. What can he do?
What is his alignment? Like,
Doesn't matter.
chaotic good,
What difference does it make?
lawful neutral? Like,
It's a good bear in space or an evil bear in space.
exactly.
Doing nothing but being in space, apparently, so it makes no difference. But will he? Okay. Plus the usual assortment of Ahoy extra text stories. So apparently they do text stories. I've never seen an Ahoy comic.
I have.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Did you read the text stories?
No, I don't do that. I'm waiting for all the Conans to get together, and then
Oh.
I might read it.
Oh, yeah, the backup stories, yeah.
Jim Henson Storyteller Sirens, #1. I like the TV show. Jim Henson
Oh, is there a
Storyteller.
TV show?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have the folk tales, and
Yeah.
then the myth, the Greek myths.
Is it like animated or live action?
It was live action,
Okay.
and it's him and a dog. Well, I don't know if it's Jim. I don't think it's Jim Henson, but it's an old guy and a dog, and he's
Okay.
like telling the story to the dog,
Ah.
and the dog talks.
Yeah, it's probably not Jim Henson.
It's a
I
puppet
think
dog.
he's dead, so it's probably not him.
Oh, this was old.
Oh.
This was like the 95.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Maybe he was
It
still
was made
alive
before
then.
I got it.
Cool. Didn't know that there was
Yeah.
an actual TV show.
I just have it on DVD, so
Okay.
I don't know how old it is. It's from Boom Studios.
Boom!
Not Arcaria, which is different.
Oh,
Archaea?
because they're doing the other
Wherever
giants
the
and stuff. Yeah,
beneath the crystal and the coronation.
Yeah.
It's by this is Polish, Bartosz Szybor, I don't know, Jakob or Jacob, maybe.
Maybe.
It's either Jacob or Jakob or something else. Rebelka and Corey Godby.
What? Okay.
Reimagining. I'm skipping the first sentence.
That's fine. I should've
Reimagining the
edited
classic
that anyway.
Polish folktale, The Fisherman and the Mermaid. The fisherman is not happy with his life. He works all the time, struggling to make ends meet rather than spending time with his wife and their daughter. One day, while fishing, he hears a mermaid singing, and the song overwhelms him with joy. He can't stop thinking about the song, so he captures the mermaid and imprisons her.
Oh, wow.
What happens next?
I don't know. I mean, I've had songs stuck in my head before, but I've never wanted to go out and capture and imprison somebody because it filled me with so much joy. That's conflicting. Yes. People celebrate in different ways, I guess. All right. Oh, big doings at Marvel with the X stuff. Oh, boy, the return of Rob Liefeld. You were all waiting for it, I know.
With writing and, I was going to say acting, but arting
well,
and cover arting.
That's right. Major X, #1 of 6. Mysterious new player enters the Marvel Universe, and the X-Men are in his crosshairs. What is his mission, and how can the man known as Cable hope to stop him?
Cable's back.
Cable's back. Well,
Whoa.
yeah. If Liefeld's
Back.
there, Cable's going to be there. Deadpool will probably be in there, too. Eventually. The mystery of Major X continues in issue #2 as he forges a union with Cable and races against time to save mutant kind from certain devastation.
So, like, what time period?
So
Cable's
they just,
gonna be?
you know, that, and they just kind of gave away. That was a spoiler for, like, the story. Because, you know, in the first issue, we don't know his mission, and Cable's trying to stop him. And then in 2, we know his mission, and he's trying to save mutant kind. Is Cable still trying to stop him? But no, he forms a union. And now you don't have to read the first 2 issues. We took care of that for you.
Yep, you're welcome. Marvel Team Up #1, that's back.
It's back.
But not with Fantastic Four, because they're Fantastic Four. That's a team up.
Right.
Up. Team up with another team up. Teaming
Right.
up.
That was a team up.
Yeah.
Team. Operative word.
It's from Marvel Comics.
It is.
If you didn't know. Eve Ewing and Joey Vasquez, I think they were doing it before.
Could be.
I don't know. I feel like they were doing Marvel Team Up before. Either way, after a science demonstration at Empire State University goes awry, Ms. Marvel and Spider-Man find themselves tangled up in the same chaotic adventure. Is it destiny or disaster? Which
Uh-oh.
Spider-Man?
I think it's Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Probably.
I think. Alrighty, here comes from Boom Studios, a book on a cartoon I never saw. Rocko's Modern Afterlife, #1. Written by Anthony Birch and art by Matteo DeMeo.
Mattia DeMeo?
Matteo DeMeo.
I don't know.
Matteo DeMeo. Something is turning the good people of O-Town into mindless zombies, and Rocco wants nothing to do with it. He barricades himself and Spunky in their home and is determined to outlast the hordes outside. But desperate times call for desperate measures when Rocco's best friend Heifer becomes infected. Rocco will have to risk it all to save his friends and his city.
You thought Archie's afterlife with Archie was wild? What about Rocco's modern life, but afterlife?
Wow.
What?
It just gets crazier in Cartoon Land.
In O-Town.
In O-Town.
Section 0, #1 of 6 from Image with Carl Kessel and Tom Grummett and Carl Kessel. Grummett.
Grummett? Yep. That's an old school. Well, that was. I think that was an early '90s. It's a return of a title.
Okay. Ground Zero, Part 1. A team of fearless leaders uncovers the secret behind UFOs, monsters, and lost civilizations.
so excited.
It's in all
Well,
caps.
they're all in caps with an exclamation point mark thing.
Oh, that's we're on the same page.
Oh, we are on the same. Okay, here we go. This is like the one everybody's been waiting for from Marvel.
Have they?
Well, I don't know. We'll say they have. This is the one that was going to start out in 3 books and now has branched out into every book that Marvel puts out.
Yeah, including Conan.
Well, yeah, if you want...
Well, I don't know, he kind of branched out. So.
If you want to buy every one of these branded titles in the month of May, you will be shelling out $115, and that's not counting if you want variants. But Marvel's not going to do any events anymore. They promised. Alright, War of Realms, number 1 of 6. Written by Jason Aaron, art by Russell Dauterman. The best reason to get that book is the art by Russell Dauterman. Asgard, Alfheim, Heaven. I really am still not digging that edition. Jotunheim, Muspelheim, Niflheim. All of the 10 realms.
Whoa, you skipped 3.
That's okay. I don't want to sit there and read all that.
Nidavellir,
You go ahead.
Svartalfheim, Vanaheim.
All of the 10 realms have fallen to Malekith and his army except one. Midgard, home to Thor's beloved humans, home to heroes and gods alike. Now at last it burns, and Thor won't even be there to see it.
Where's Thor?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know if that was
I haven't
already
read Thor
established.
since Jason Aaron took over, so I don't know. I'll read it again when he's gone. All hell breaks loose in New York City as Malekith and his allies begin their invasion, and the greatest heroes of the Marvel Universe watch as Earth falls. And there you go. The big event that's not an event because Marvel promised they wouldn't do anymore. But it's in every book.
It is.
But it's not an
Pretty
event.
much.
Okay, but at
It's
least
not in Star Wars.
at least they're fighting bad guys and not each other in this one. That's different for them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's all the number 1s. Well, maybe not all the number 1s, but all the ones we're going to talk about. There'll be more stuff hitting the shelves, as always. But now we move on to our back issues, current and further back.
Yep.
And you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
I read Sabrina, Archie Forever. Well, that's not part of the title. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. There were 4 covers that we got. I don't know how many there were.
At least 7 or 8.
Probably. But in the back they show you all the covers, and they only show you 5. So.
That's not counting store exclusives.
Oh yeah, no, not those.
All that stuff.
But yeah, none of them were my favorite. But it's good. It's Sabrina Spellman's moving to town, and they use all the spells that she uses on her first day of school, like making her hair from white to blonde.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't get made fun of. Pushing the mean girl in the mud, using a spell.
So, bullying.
Uses it for some flirting. There's 2. There's Harvey and there's another guy, and there's like a twist with the other guy and the mean girl at the end, with like a Wendigo
Oh,
kind of deal.
okay. Well, cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like the characters seem pretty true.
Okay. So it's not as dark as the...
No, this is regular Sabrina, like
Okay.
the TV show kind of,
Okay.
but still with the short hair from like the 80s or whatever, 70. I don't know what time she came
50s,
out.
40s, whatever.
That was not the 40s. I know that.
I don't know. Archie was around the 40s. I don't know about Sabrina.
He was around in the 30s, I thought.
He was.
Okay, tell us about old stuff.
Okay. I will. This is actually... I'm not doing a trade this week. This is actually the first Spider-Man comic I ever bought on my own. I used to read my brothers and all that, but I decided to finally start buying them myself. This is Spider-Man 125. This, I think, 125 was the first Ross Andrew issue. This was a really cool era for Spider-Man. This was like Jerry Conway writing, Ross Andrew with the art, and John Romita Sr. still doing the covers. And this lasted, I think, through around 170 or so. But anyway, I really like that era of Spider-Man. There was some cool stuff going on. This, like I said, was the first one I ever bought. Spider-Man was not the first comic I ever read, not the first superhero I ever read, but it was the first one I had to read every month once I started reading them because I just love Spider-Man. And I was reading the Marvel Tales at the same time these were coming out. So I was reading, you know, the Stan Lee, Ditko Ramita stuff, and the newer stuff at the same time, which was pretty awesome. Anyway, this one's going back in my collection soon because I miss my Amazing Spider-Mans and I'm going to get them back. So there. That's it.
You can still
But
come buy
anyway.
this one.
Yes, you can. We have like 3 copies of this thing. And this is the second issue that the Man Wolf is in, which was, you know, John Jameson's son. Spoiler. Very cool story. He defeats him in the end by ripping the moonstone off of him. Fur and all.
Spoiler.
Painful. Painful. Aroo, I think was the sound effect he made. We have not gotten a Riggs cameo yet.
Oh, I'm about to.
I'm stalling for time.
I just have some impersonation.
Okay. Well, Riggs has a public service.
I do.
We have
I
a
have
PSA from Riggs.
I have a public service announcement to a sometime viewer and former employee. I'm still waiting on that Christmas present. You know the list. I can update it if you need the updated list. Thank you very much, and you know who you are.
Oh my gosh.
If you did
It's
not
Angry
already
Riggs.
promise Riggs a present, he would still like one.
Wow.
He will
Yeah.
take one.
Wow.
You can cut that out.
The build up on that one has been a few months.
Well, it's December.
Okay, well, on that note, we're done.
You gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yes, all that good stuff. Eat your breakfast and take your vitamins, that kind of thing.
And keep reading good comics.
Yes, absolutely. Do that.
Don't read the bad ones.
No.
I mean, if you want to pay for them.
But just buy them and just put them in bag and board and shove them away somewhere.
Yeah, do that.
Yes,
And then get a trade and then read that.
that's right.